Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. We're going to do a nice 1-hour yoga practice, a little bit of everything, strengthening, stretching, stamina, and balance. If you have a strap, you can use a strap or a towel, a belt, something a little wider than your shoulders, okay? All right, so if you're in the right place, let's come get started. You can sit on your feet. If that's not comfortable, you can sit cross-legged or on a chair. I'm Tahji from Yoga Bees Are Beautiful. I'm going to instruct you through this class. Most of it you can do just by listening, okay? I'll try to be very clear with the instructions. Sit up tall, shoulders back, shoulders down. Close the eyes. Chin parallel with the floor. Soften the back of the ribs and the front of the ribs. Breathe into the chest, filling both lungs like balloons. Exhale, relax the shoulders and the spine. Again, inhale, fill the lungs like balloons. Exhale, release all the joints throughout the body. Inhale, fill them all the way as much as you can. Exhale, draw the navel a little toward the spine. Bring the hands together at the center of the chest. Focus at the third eye center. The mantra for the third eye is Om. Om is a vibration everywhere. Chant it either with me or out loud 3 times. Inhale. Release the hands and slowly open the eyes. Drop the chin to the chest. Roll your head to the right, back, left, front, reverse. Go left, back, right, front. Go into the right, nice and smooth. Back, everyone work at your own pace. Front, everything is welcome to be modified. Let's go to the left, back, right, and front. Roll the right shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. You might hear a little cracking. We're just warming up the joint. Just do everything gentle. Left, roll. 1, 2, 3, and then in the reverse, loose up the back, that whole side of the chest. Take your hands to your shoulders. Drop the elbows down, bring the elbows way up near the ears, and circle back behind. And circle. And give a little lift in the belly. And one more circle. And reverse. Wherever feels good is good. Okay? So keep looking for that spot that's beneficial. Feels like everything's opening, everything's stable. And release. If you're sitting cross-legged, change the cross of your legs. Interlace all the fingers and take the palms up over the head. Look up gently to the hands. Center the head and then slowly drop your chin to your chest. Keep the hands reaching up, the elbows reaching up, the shoulders reaching up. The sides of the ribcage reaching up, the waist reaching up, and lower the arms, center the head. Change the interlacing of the finger and do the same thing. We'll take the interlacing up, and then we'll look up. Stretch the throat. Lift the belly. If you have your knees together, squeeze them a little bit. And then look the head down. Keep your hands right there. Stretch, shoulder mobility, shoulder flexibility. We're going to work on that a lot today. Make space in the joint. If you have a shoulder injury, just do everything gentle, careful. And bring the arms down, center the head. Now, let's come to a downward facing dog. We'll use the strap in a minute. You can just put it off to the side or your towel, whatever you have. We're going to place the hands toward the front of the mat with the pointer finger forward. You're going to seal those hands. Come up on the inner outer wrist. So there's a flexion there. And then from the inner outer wrist, press the knuckles down and then all the fingertips. And bend the elbows a little out to the side like a bulldog. Wrap the triceps in. And slowly straighten, keeping the triceps there. Flex the feet, tuck the toes, and take the knees off the floor. Keep the knees bent. Push back as much as you can with bent knees. Bend the elbows one more time out to the side. Wrap the triceps in like we did just a minute ago. And then straighten the arms and try to get your ears right between the arms. Roll the inner thighs to the back of the room. Draw the navel in. And slowly straighten the legs. If this is too much, you can lower the knees down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the triceps working, the inner thighs rolled back. Inhale. Exhale. Start to stretch out the back side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push the floor. Exhale, pointer finger forward. Inhale. Exhale, press all the fingertips, triceps in. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, roll to the plank. You're going to lift your heels. You're going to scoop out the belly. Move your shoulders right over your wrists and come to a straight line. This is too much, put the knees down. If it's too much for the wrist, go on the elbows, the forearms. And feel your heels go back, your chest go forward. Your outer hips roll to the floor, inner thighs roll to the ceiling, and push that floor. Now one more time, bend your elbows a little out to the side, wrap the tricep in, and re-straighten. Bend the knees, roll the inner thighs to the back, and re-straighten. Lower the knees, the chest and chin to the floor. Your thumbs will be right there near your chest. Really sink your chest, let your elbows pull back, your buttocks pull to the back of the room. Slide forward onto your belly. Point the feet and slip the feet together. Interlace the fingers behind the back. If you can't interlace, you can hold your strap, okay? And come up. Either way, you can have interlaced fingers, or you can just use that strap that's right there. You can make it as wide as you need. Okay, calming down. We'll put the hands back under our shoulders. And we'll come to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower the right heel, bend the left knee, and press that heel. into the floor. Push with both arms and make sure those triceps are in, everybody. Keep squeezing those triceps. And then lift both heels. Lower the left heel. Bend the right knee. Press. Firm the belly. If it's not enough, you can wiggle your foot back a little bit. Or just draw your inner thighs up a little bit more. It'll make resistant. And come up on the balls of the feet again. Now drop one heel at a time. Do the same thing, but go back and forth. Go right, left, right. This should feel good, like a massage, a Saturday morning massage. How about that idea? One. I think everything's getting loose in the feet, the ankles, the calves, the circulation's flowing, the legs are starting to feel better, the knees, the hips. One more on the left, and then lift the heels, roll to the plank. Lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Come on the belly, change the clasp of the fingers or use your strap and come up. Roll the outer hips to the floor. Squeeze your inner leg in, lift your arms. Open your shoulders, open your chest, open your collarbones. Release the strap if you have it. Release the fingers, hands under the chest. Tuck the toes, push the hands and knees. Downward facing dog, pushing the floor down and away. Point the right foot up to the ceiling. Make sure it's parallel, so roll the outer hips toward the floor. Firm both thighs and raise the leg. Bend the top knee and open the hip to the right. Lift the right thigh and press both hands. Extend the leg up to the ceiling. This is just a warm-up. And parallel the leg. Lower the right leg down. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. The higher the leg goes, the more upside down you're going to go. Roll the outer hips to the floor and raise the leg. Bend the knee. Open the knee to the left. Keep lifting up on your outer right hip. Keep lifting the inner left leg. Extend the leg up to the ceiling. Turn it parallel. Now here's where you can get the most stretch. Keep pulling it right out of your hip. Pull, 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 and lower down. Last vinyasa. Roll forward to a plank. Lower the knees, chest, chin. Keep your hands on the floor. Slide forward. Cobra pose. Press the tops of the feet on the floor. Try to get that same opening you did when your hands were clasped. And lift up a little higher by pressing your hips into the floor. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat, hip width apart, and walk your hands to the middle part of your mat, shoulder width apart. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. And kind of, sort of, maybe. Whatever feels good there. And then hang. Too much, bend the knees. Too little, if it's not enough, walk your hands back behind you. It should be comfortable. Comfortable yet challenging. Because we want to continue to get strong. We want to keep strengthening our bodies and our minds. We want to challenge the focus, challenge the balance, challenge the endurance. This is how we keep getting better. Bend the knees, catch your waist with your hands, look up, flat back. Press on the legs and come all the way up to standing. Clasp the fingers behind the back, arch back. Come center, release the hands, and grab your strap or your towel, okay? Sometimes you don't have time to do the whole class. You can just do up to that part, okay? Those are the warm-ups. Now, we're going to bring our feet together, and we're going to hold the strap just a little wider than our shoulders. If you have tight shoulders, you may go wider. If you have loose shoulders, you might go a little closer. I'm going to go about there. If I open my thumb, I can feel my leg, okay? If you don't have a strap or anything, just do the movement without. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower the arms. Keep the chest nice and open. Inhale, reach up. Try to make a straight line. Exhale, if you're at a wall, your hips and your heels and your shoulders, your knuckles would all be touching. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Let's do that one more time around. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up and over. Now, take the strap and put it around the shin in the right and pull, like you're lifting the leg with the strap. Pull the shoulders back, shoulders down, elbows back. If this is hard to balance, you can go put your left elbow against the wall, or you could turn and put your whole back to the wall. Lean a little bit on the wall, okay? Not hard enough. Really try to straighten your left leg like crazy. And release. Let's try the other side. And scoop the shin bone up. Wherever it catches is fine. You just kind of loop it and then pull it up, okay? Take your variation and find the steadiness. Remember, it's Saturday. We're resting, letting go of the tensions from the week. We're resetting. We're using this time to get in the proper exercise and maybe a little extra exercise. And release. Okay. Now, we're going to come all the way up. Keep your arms straight and continue to go all the way back. And come up. If it's too much, just slide your hands a little more open. Okay? And here. Too easy, bring your hands a little closer together. One more thing you can do when you come up like this, if you can't go all the way back, just wait here. Just go where it feels good. If you can't circle behind. The circle behind might take a couple weeks. And come up. Every Saturday you can check in and see if your flexibility is improved. And here. But even to maintain flexibility takes a lot of work. Just to maintain what you have, it takes a lot of work. Whereas you get older, you lose it. Trust me, I'm a grandma of 4. And if I don't stretch out, it's not good. Oh, one more. Inhale. Not good. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Now, we're going to take this. We're going to put it under the right foot. Okay? You can lay on your back too if this is too much. You're going to put your foot in the strap and pull up. Stay here or extend the leg forward. Just give that a little stretch there. Stretching. It helps to fix your gaze straight ahead. Stretch the hamstring. Lift everything up, even your chest, your back. And then bend the knee and slip it out. You're welcome to do the first version and work your way up slowly. Okay, let's get under the left foot and come forward. Good. Sometimes one side easier. You can always put your back on a wall. Hardest way is to do it with the eyes closed. Stretch. But you're not just lifting your leg, you're also lifting your back. That way you don't fall backward. You got to keep lifting up the back as you pull your foot up. And then bend the knee and come out. Okay, turn your feet out a little bit. Come back up. If you're really wide, bring your hands a little closer so they're just a little wider than the shoulder. We're going to go into the side bend. We're going to hold it. So we're going to reach over to the side. We're going to look up at the ceiling. And you're going to breathe. Okay, you want nice long thighs, heels together. And you want the left side to really lift to the ceiling. Good. Let your head go, everything bend to the right. And return. Didn't that feel good? Okay, let's try the other side. I'm sure you all said yes. Let's look up. Stretch. You're stretching everything on the right, but you're falling to the left. Feel like you're falling. Falling is good in this situation. And return. Bring the strap down and parallel the feet. Now, reach up and pull back and keep your ears in line with your arms. And then come all the way over. Bring the strap forward. Good. Now take the strap behind your ankles there. Okay, or your heels. Get your hands close and pull. Breathing in. And breathing out. If needed, you can bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're trying to get our chest, everyone, to our legs. Exhale. Improve our forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Slip the strap out. And come up. Okay. Now, take the strap a little wider. Okay? Now, what you're going to do, I'm not going to mirror you. I'm not going to mirror you because it will get very confusing. You're going to hold the strap like this. If you don't want to do this, you can just take your left foot up like that and pull your left foot in. Okay? If you have the strap, you're going to step your right foot over the strap, and then you're going to catch the left ankle or toes. Bend the elbows and bring your hands right near your shoulders. Kick the foot up a little bit, and then bring your hands down and come out. Okay, step back normal. And we're going to step the left foot over. Now, this is hard. You got to catch your right ankle, your toes, and then bring your hands to your shoulders, like that. And then easily bring it down so there's no pain in the shoulder when you do that. And step out. Did everyone do it? Okay? Okay, we'll need that later. Let's put the strap down for a moment and open the legs wide. Okay. Wide. Oh, my microphone. Hold on. You guys got to be able to hear. Okay. Pants. Pull your pants up if they're sticky so that you can really open wide. And then catch the waist with your hands. Inhale, roll the chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, tip forward and reach your hands for the floor. If you can almost make it, make your feet a little wider. If you can't make it, use blocks or hold your legs, okay? If you're fine, you got your hands down there, put them in line with your feet and slowly lower the head to the floor. This might take several breaths, but you know what you're working on. You're working on bringing the head gently to the floor. And the whole reason we're doing that is so that we feel this kind of upside down in the body, like we're hanging, like a bat sleeping. You know how they hang upside down? This kind of feeling, like you're totally hanging. The legs are active. The body is passive, hanging. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders away from the floor, long neck. Inhale. Exhale, roll the outer edges of the feet to the floor. Lift the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to mirror you again. We're going to all walk to the right side, everybody. and pick up the back heel so you're in a lunge. Okay? Walk your hands up to your front knee. If this is too much, keep your hands on the floor. Raise the arms up near the ear, and then straighten the front leg. Lift the back heel. Lift, lift, lift. And bend the front knee, press the back heel. Bring the hands to the floor. And walk to the other side. Go to the left foot. Pick the back heel up. Make a lunge. If you're ready, walk your hands up to the knee. If not, keep your hands on the floor. And then raise the arms up near the ears. Straighten the front leg. Lift the back heel. So really try and get all the weight up out of the lower back. Toning lots of muscles here. Pulling away from the floor. Stretching the hip flexors. Stretching the abdomen. Stretching the waist, the back. Toning the buttocks, the calf, the thighs. Return to the lunge by bending the front knee. Press the back heel till you feel that lunge. Bring the hands down and return to the middle. This time, bend the right knee, flex the left foot, and just turn the left leg out. Other side, bend the left knee, flex the right, and turn the right leg out. This is for your hips. And first side, any version of this is good. If you want to go all the way down, you can. If you can't make the turn out yet, that's okay. You can just go side to side. If you want to go a little lower, it helps. Take one hand. You can lower yourself down a little bit. And then you try the other side. Change at your own pace. You try to make it real smooth. This is for your hips, knees, ankles. It tones and stretches. It also develops graceful movement. In yoga, you want to move graceful. Dharma always says, no jerks. Right here. Okay, that's my teacher, Sri Dharma Mitra. Probably everyone knows him. He's the yogi on the 908 yoga chart. And I've been studying with him since the early 1990s. Let's do one more. Oh, I just gave away my age. I was an adult then as well. Okay, come back to the center. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Tuck your chin and slowly roll up. Very good. We have one more standing one with the belt. So you're going to get the belt and you're going to put it behind you. So you hold it just a few inches apart. If you're a tighter or broader shoulder, you might be wider, okay? If you can hold your hand, still keep a couple inches away. So you get a little more space between the shoulder blade, okay? So we're going to come to the back of our mat, holding the strap. This is going to be fun. Step your left foot forward, lift the strap, and bring your body over. Okay, so you got that strap up in the air. Now, lift your top toe. You can bend the knee, but try to get the toe to the ceiling. Lift, get the arms up higher, tip the body over, up. Up, optional, you can straighten the back leg if you want. And then step to the back of your mat. And we're back at the beginning. Other side, step the right foot to the middle of the mat. Now, roll the chest open. Move the strap away. Tip the body over. And here we go. The toe. Find the balance first there, everybody. You can always straighten the top leg if you want. These are the toppling trees. It's like you're toppling over slowly, slowly but surely. It's good for balance. And step back. Okay, turn around, take your strap, and lay on your back. We're going to do that same stretch. First, over the knee pulling in, and then the second one under the foot stretching up. But we're going to do it laying down, and then we're going to take it a little further so you can get a little more flexible. Whenever you're stretching, always think your body is long. Whatever it is, even your neck, your spine, your thighs, your toes. Keep lengthening. That's how you really open things up. And they get strong that way too, okay? You're just not like prying a joint open, okay? Let's lay on our back. I know you wouldn't do that, but FYI. Okay. Lay down right in the middle. You got your strap ready. If you don't have a strap, just use your hands, okay? Bend the right knee and catch it over the shin. Pull the thigh toward the body, bringing your elbows close to the floor. If you can reach the floor, just push up. Okay, that's going to open your chest. And we're going to feel a little split between the thighs. Close the eyes if you want, and breathe here. Gently open the eyes, release the strap, and bring the right leg down. Bend the left knee and throw the strap over. Wherever it catches is fine. And pull. Even out the shoulders, lengthen out the neck. And if you want, you can close the eyes. It's very relaxing when you close the eyes. You can feel everything from inside. Inhale. And exhale, and just watch that breath, watch the stretch. You might notice it stretches somewhere you weren't even aware of. And slowly open the eyes. Take the strap off and take the left leg down. Bend the knees, place the feet flat on the floor. Bend the right knee. Now see if you can get the strap over the foot. Again, you can throw it over a little bit, especially if you're tighter. You might have to throw it a couple times or just place it. If you're not using the strap, you can hold your foot or your ankle. Now, start to lift your leg up, okay? This gets a little bit more. This is good if you run a lot, exercise a lot, on your legs a lot. It's the back of the leg, the hamstring, the calf, the Achilles, the heel, the plantar tendon, the sole of the foot, the buttock, the lower back. Too easy? Straighten your left leg down and work on getting your left leg all the way down on the floor. Draw the navel to the spine and roll the shoulders back. Breathing here. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee, take the strap off, place both feet to the floor. Left knee comes up. Let's see if we can get the strap over the left foot. Then stretch the leg. If it doesn't get all the way, just each week go a little bit more, okay? If it's easy enough, you got the leg up straight, your tailbone's on the floor, your chest is open, easy breezy, go ahead and slide the right leg down in line with your right hip. So everybody's at that perfect spot. Let's just breathe here. Just breathe. There's a lot happening. There's a lot going on in the body. There's a lot going on in the mind. There's a lot going on in the internal organs. Keep guiding yourself to a healthier place. Keep letting go of what's not healthy, the stiffness, the tension, the stress. You'll feel so good the whole rest of the weekend. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee, slip the strap off, and come down. Okay, now we're going to do one more time over your right foot. And you're going to put all the strap in your left hand. Okay, you can keep the left knee bent. Get your left hand as close up to the foot as you can. It might not be as close as mine. It might look like this. That might be as close as you can get. It's fine. Just choke up on that strap. Right arm out to the side. Brace the right shoulder there and slowly turn the waist and the lower half of your body to the left. You can look over there to the right hand. You can bring your left elbow to the floor and hold there. If you don't get this far, that is fine. Draw the navel back and try to relax around your right hip, your left hip, the right shoulder, and the left shoulder. Bend the knee, return to center, and slip the foot out of the strap. So we're at the beginning position here with our feet flat, our knees bent, and we're going to throw the strap over the left foot. Put the strap in the right hand, choke up on the strap. Inhale the left arm out to the side and turn to the right. Head to the left. Only go as much as you can. You can also put your foot on a piece of furniture if there's something nearby or a wall. Sometimes I put the yoga block and I put the leg or a couch or a wall. The strap, push your foot a little bit into it, makes it work more. And then relax the left hip, a buttock, the right hip, the right buttock, the left shoulder, the right shoulder. Everything trying to give up some of the grabbing. So you're just holding with your core, the strength of your muscles, and your movement, your breathing is helping sustain it. Bend the knee, return. Take the strap off and put the strap off to the side. Feet right near the buttocks, hands near your feet. Roll the hips up into a bridge pose. Walk your shoulders under you. Lift up. Press the big toe and lift the buttocks as high as you can. If they don't go up, use your hands and push them up like this. Little help from a friend. Just hoist them up there. When they get higher, it's actually going to be easier. It's going to be easier to hold it because it really is like a bridge. Okay, and roll on out of that, everybody. Let's take everybody's favorite, the number 4 stretch. Flex your right ankle and place it over the left thigh. Take your right hand and push the thigh open a little bit, the right one. Okay, thread the right arm through the space, and you can either pull your right calf in, or you can hold the calf and the left leg, or you can get both hands to the left leg and pull. Breathing here. Close the eyes if you're comfortable. Too much, you can use your strap to hold that leg. Okay, everything's softening in the shoulders, in the buttocks, the lower back, the hip joints, the groin. Place the feet down, switch sides. Left ankle flexes the foot over the right thigh. Left hand pushes the thigh open a little bit. Thread the left arm through and pull either the calf or the calf and the right leg, or just the right leg. Try not to strain. Close the eyes and breathe. I closed my eyes, I forgot to tell you. Close your eyes. Close the eyes, everybody. Keep breathing, softening everything. And step the feet down. Optional, you can try the bridge with your strap, okay? So if you're the strap, throw it over the front of your ankles. Hold it, getting your hands as close to the feet as you can, okay? Now you're going to pull on the strap, lift the hips, roll the shoulders under, pull on the strap, and really push your shin bones into the strap. Inhale. Exhale, 1. We're going for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Slowly roll down. Release the strap and hug your knees into the chest. Open both arms like a T. Let both knees go to the left, head to the right. Take a nice twist here now. This is one of my favorite twists. This is a great way to keep your waist toned, the digestion going. And it's just a great release of stress and tension when you wring the spine. It's like all the nerve endings get this nice little stimulation that triggers you to relax. We all need those triggers to relax moments, okay? Knees come up, and they go to the right, and the head goes to the left. If it's too much, just bring your legs lower so your feet can be on the floor easily and tip from there. Let go of all stress, let go of all tension. Don't worry so much about the body. Even if you've got problems, try to let go of the worry about it. Oh, this hurts, oh, that. The worry can be a problem. Let go of worry. Trust yourself that you're just going to take care of things at the right time. Just keep your eye on things without getting all upset about things. Else you'll always be worried about the body because it's always changing. So you got to take it in stride. Go with the flow. Just like these exercises. Coming up. And let's take 1 rock to sit up, everybody. Whoop. If you want, you could roll to the side. Okay, let's open the legs wide. Make sure your heels on the same line. You can use a floorboard or the mat and see that it's equal open. Okay, turn to the right leg and walk out over the right leg with your hands. Trying to get the right ribs toward the right thigh. And come up, and we're going to do the same thing the other side. Okay, so we're going to go over the left. You might be here, that's fine. Just next week you go here, and then next week here, a little bit, okay? Sometimes you can try moving a little bit, see if it opens up. Dharma says if you wait every 15 seconds or so, you'll be able to move a little bit more. So sometimes we just have to hold things a little longer. There's the patience issue, always learning patience. Okay, and come on. Now let's go through the middle, right through the middle. Okay. What's it like if you were the most patient person in the world? Just imagine, like, I am so patient. Just thinking of the tension starts to come off. And then walk a little further. Patient, I'm still patient. I'm totally patient. Nothing to be impatient about. You can tell yourself these things, especially if you're a type who gets really impatient like me. It works. It takes a little practice, but it works. And then you say, oh, you remind yourself, oh, be patient. You go right into that relaxation. You go into that patience. Sometimes impatience is a habitual thing. Okay, coming up. Now, we're going to try to use the strap on our foot like we did standing up. But this time you got to make like a loop. See how you can loop it and you can kind of catch the foot? Okay? But we're going to do this laying on our stomach. We're going to try to do it backwards, so the foot's going to be back here. Okay? Let's do it sitting up for a minute, okay? So you have your loop, you put it over the right foot. You're going to lean on the left elbow, bend, and then see if you can get this elbow to your shoulder, like that. If you can, it might look like this for a while. But we don't want to just pull our arm back. We want to get our elbow here, our elbow forward, our shoulder in our hand, and then bring the arm near the ear, near the head. Okay, this is called a reverse pull. And then when you come down, you smoothly go through that again. Okay, do it a couple times. At first it won't make sense. Don't worry if you're confused. He'll come. And then you'll be able to get different ranges of your shoulder. Okay, let's try the other side. Oh, Mufasa's here. Let's try the other one. Go on the left foot, lean on the right elbow. So if you tip away, it's going to be easier. Now you bend the knee. Now some of you are going to be here. That's fine. You can work that. Or you can bring that hand to the shoulder and elbow forward. We don't want the elbow out here. We got to get the elbow forward. Give yourself more strap if you need it. You can try to go back. Hi. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. And then do it a couple times. This is incredible. You need a loose shoulder, elbow, wrist, and a loose hip, knee, and ankle. So this is really good for mobility. Even if you can do a little, you're working toward better mobility. Okay, and then release. Good. Hook the strap over your feet and pull. The next one, you want to really have your hamstring stretched out. And if you feel like you're going to get a cramp when we do this, go to a downward dog, okay? This is challenging, but once you have this, it's going to open up to a lot of other poses, like the standing dancer pose, a full bow pose, this kind of thing. Okay, lay on the stomach. Let's put it in the right hand again. You got to get it over your foot. You might go a little bit on your side and get it over the foot. And then bring the hand to the shoulder, the elbow forward. You can stay like this, or you can start to lift up the elbow. The whole thing is to keep the elbow near the head. Okay, no pain on the shoulder. If it's hurting the shoulder, it's too much. Now to come out, bring the elbow down and release. You can slip it off, or if you need, roll to the side and slip it off. And of course, we are going to do the second side. Put it in the left hand. This is very challenging. This is an advanced pose, but sometimes they give it to beginners as well, especially if they have flexible shoulders. Okay, so we bring our hand to our shoulder, our elbow forward. And then if you want, you can try to go up and down a little bit. Okay, like that. Okay. And when you want to come out, release, so it's all smooth. You can either slip it off or you can roll this side and come off. Okay, now let's see if we can do it with both hands, both feet. If not, you can do cobra or regular bow. You're going to have the strap like this. Now this can be hit or miss for several times. I remember trying to catch my feet and I didn't know where they are for a long time. But once you get them, you can get right near the toes or the ankles. And then pull the strap up a little. Give yourself some room so you can pull those elbows to your shoulders and put the elbows forward. It's okay if your feet slide together. That's just because of the strap. Okay? Now, kick your feet up and lift your elbows up. If you want, you can hook your fingers or your thumbs or just squeeze your hands together. You can see your elbows. If you can't see your elbows, they're too far away. And then start to pull back, keeping those elbows near the head. Keep them in your peripheral vision. If you're real loose, you can crawl the strap. The idea is like one day you're going to hold your feet. okay? But if you can do this much, trust me, it's already a lot. Now to come down, bring the hand to the shoulders and then release. Take the strap out and make a pillow with your hands and rest. Rest. Like you just took a nap for 10 seconds. Now, take a nice cobra. Hands right outside the edges of the mat. And feet together. Coming up, nose, chin. You can just relax the legs and press up. Make room for your cat to crawl under your chest. Lift your chin away from the tail so you don't get the fur in the lips. This happens every day I'm teaching. And coming down slowly. Take another nap for 10 seconds. Stack. If you want to take class, I teach online every day. We'll put a link in the bio, okay? So check in the comments there in the description. We'll put a link for a free month, okay? We always offer a free month. After that's donation-based. But we have Pilates and yoga. We have something every day. And you can take with me. And there's small classes, so you'll get personal attention. You'll get corrections. I'll get to know you. I'll be able to help you with your yoga practice. Let's go back to a child's pose, everybody. Knees apart, toes together. And sit back. I know these days we take yoga from everywhere and everything. Sometimes it's good to check in with a teacher with any kind of questions you're having about your practice, especially if something hurts or you don't know how to do something, like you just can't figure it out. That's where you ask somebody, how do you get the strap on your foot like that? What kind of strap do I get? You might not even know what kind of strap to get. Where do I get a strap? All these questions are valid. What's the best mat? How can I get my breathing better? How often should I be practicing? There's tons of questions. You can always drop a question in the comment, or you can show up online into one of my classes. But every question you get answered, your skill, your technique, your understanding gets better. So a lot of this is to just improve technique, understanding, skill. It's not about a perfect pose. It's about learning and growing and getting healthier and stronger. You can be healthy and strong without doing a splits. Okay, let's stretch the legs around the front. You got 2 more here before we meditate. You can pull your right foot in, and we're going to fold over the left. Can't reach the left foot? There's the strap. Just throw it around like this. Okay? If it's still too much, you can bend this knee. Okay? Not enough, you can grab your wrist behind your foot. Pull. Again, like a 10-second nap. Really let go, like you just fell asleep, just dozed off on me for a sec. And slowly release the pose. Change your legs. Other side. Take the same variation here. You could bend the knee, you could hold your foot, you could use that strap, or you could grab the other wrist right there. Any variation you might know something else that you're working on that's better for you, always take your variation, that's fine. This is your practice, and that's the whole thing. You want to get your practice going.
Then your practice changes a little bit as your body changes, your conditions change, right? Maybe your stress levels are different, or your living conditions are different, your job's different. The practice might adjust accordingly. Here's the skill in action, all right? So we can live peaceful, healthy, happy lives in this world, in this real world with jobs and children and money issues, etc., etc. Find that peace inside. Once you find it, you'll be able to tap it when you need it. Keep going for that peace inside. Keep moving, keep finding it, keep breathing. And slowly come out of this one. Stretch both legs forward. We'll do the spine twist. Step the right foot over the left calf. And let's twist to the right. You can put your arm across the thigh like that, or you can hold your knee. If you know how to bind your arms, go ahead. Important, lower back stays forward and up. Chest stays up. Twist to the maximum. Switch, other side. Same thing. Make sure the lower back stays in and up. Return to center. We're just going to finish with a short meditation. Finish with a short meditation. You can sit cross-legged, or you can sit on your feet again. Either one. You can sit in a chair too, or your back against a couch or a wall. This is the most important part. Close the eyes. Bring the attention to the space between and behind the two eyebrows. Let go of all tension. Observe that space between the eyebrows. Like you're tuning into the peace inside, the calm. Or that place where there's nothing but love. It's just pure love, truth, peace. Whatever you want to call it, consciousness, you're tuning into that full attention. Everything else is like, it's almost not there. Body almost disappear. All the thoughts disappear for right now. Just let go of all concern about anything. Joy. It's like a river of peace. Kabir calls it the river of peace. Flows within. We're sitting at that river of peace. Last minute. See if you can relax a little bit more.
know that this river of peace is always flowing within. Even when we completely forget about it, it's always there. Bring the hands together, the center of the chest. And we will conclude this Saturday practice with one nice song. Inhale. Peace to you, peace to all your loved ones, peace to everything you touch, and peace to this whole creation. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday yoga. Namaste.